All right, everybody, welcome back for part 2 of the Softopper. I've been super busy with softball and everything else, but I've utilized the Softopper pretty well. I've been driving the truck all day. It's been raining all day, so I will show you a video of the inside of the truck so you can see if any water gets in and stuff like that. And just remember that I did buy this Softopper used, so this is the second truck that it's been on. So it's not a brand new product. It's not just 2 months old. This is an older top. It's been around for a couple of years, so you really get to see the durability of it. So we'll show you the inside, and then we'll show you how to tear it down and pull it back up, and we'll talk a little wee bit about what I don't like and what I do like. Okay, so we'll talk about the back part of this, how this works. I like the fact that I don't really have to lift this up to drop my tailgate. But with that being said, one of my kind of complaints is that I unvelcro this, I drop this down, and I can get in here and I can get stuff. Makes it pretty simple with my daughter's softball stuff in the back, where I can grab it, take it out, and throw it back. The problem is when you go to put the tailgate back up, it's a little bit of a hindrance. You got to kind of lift up both sides, shut the tailgate, and then you can Velcro it back in place. So I kind of wish this was a little bit shorter so it was a little bit easier, but I get why it's like this, so it takes water off. But anyways, I'll show you how to open up the back of it on Velcro. Unzip, unclip, pull that out. Same thing over here. And then when it's cold, throwing this up on top, it doesn't like to stay up there because that material doesn't allow it to like mold. It's stiffer. So it will a lot of times fall back down. But you can roll this up, which I've done quite a bit, and clip it like this, both sides obviously, and drive down the road. They recommend you pull this out. I don't. I haven't had a problem yet with doing that, so no issues there. At this point, I'm gonna show you guys the inside so you can see that some water does get in, but not a lot. It's definitely pretty dry. Makes me pretty happy. So here's the inside of it. As you can see, it's raining right now. There is literally no water in this except for right here. A little bit of water right there. There's no water anywhere else in the back. So before I go through the process of folding it down for you guys, I do want to talk a little wee bit about the cap being on the truck, okay? So this plastic is very hard to see through, so it pretty much eliminates your rear window. You can see through it, just not well. The biggest problem I have with this design is the fact that there's no side windows. Being no side windows, it really is a big blind spot. You can't look through your back window through the side. With a regular cap, you kind of can because they have side windows. This thing, you cannot see through it. It is a huge blind spot. Okay, so unvelcro, unsnap, unclip this. Gotta loosen this up a little bit. Unclip that. You don't have to unclip that one. Throw that up over like that. You have to do the sides first. And then you repeat the process on the other side. And then you can do this in safari mode, they call it, where you roll your sides up and drive. I'll show you. So you roll this up, and you got these clips here where you can clip this up, and that would actually make being able to see through it a lot easier. I obviously don't run with it like this. They recommend you don't go over 45 miles an hour in this position. So we're just going to show you now how to put it down. And then you just throw this up on top of it. Maybe. Ooh. And you unclip that, fold it up. And then you just take your strap that you unhooked in the back, you bring it around and you hook it in here and tighten it up. And that's what holds this down. And there it is down. Takes up about as much room as your tonneau cover, maybe a little bit more, but like if you need to put something in the back of your truck, like great, it works. Something big needs to go in the back of your truck, fold this thing down, bada bing, bada boom. And then we'll lift her back up, unhook, and then just pick it up. Comes down. Then repeat the process. Clip, pull it tight, pull it tight. Stuff down. Now it's only 50 degrees and this is going on pretty good. I did do this when it was a lot colder and it's not very fun. These little things, they get in the way. But in all honesty, it's not that bad. So there you have it. Super simple, super easy to use, and it works great. I do wish that somehow, some way, it was sort of kind of a little safer, but it is what it is. I mean, you're not stopping anybody from getting into it, but you're also not stopping anybody from getting into your tonneau cover. All it takes is a knife and you're in a tonneau cover. So security is lacking, but it's also not a truck cap. If you need to use your bed, you can. Obviously, if you don't need to use your bed, a hard topper is the way to go. If you want to utilize your bed, this is amazing. So,
thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more future videos.